In a day and age in which cameras and video are becoming omnipresent in law enforcement's responses 24/7, it is critical to learn and benefit from officers' experiences on the street. We present this program dealing with the death of Eric Garner with one thought and question in mind: are there lessons that could have been learned? This program is meant to offer the feedback, thoughts, and knowledge of one veteran trainer, in the hopes that it will elicit much food for thought, interactive discussion, and even opportunity to always keep that eternal question at the forefront of officers' minds. What would you do?
When I first saw the incident involving Mr. Garner, the first thing that immediately jumped out at me is Mr. Garner's size. That was the first thing that jumped out at me as a large red flag. The fact that that large of a person, the decision was then made later on to actually put their hands on this large of a person when there was a large strength disparity between them.
I did not sell nothing, because every time you see me, you want to harass me, you want to stop me, try to sell cigarettes. I'm minding my business, officer. I'm minding my business. Please just leave me alone. I told you the last time, please just leave me alone.
The first thing that jumped out at me was his size in comparison to the other two police officers that are standing on adjacent sides of him. They kind of have him straddled in the front and the back. His large size automatically leads to a strength disparity. When you have a gender disparity, a size disparity, and oftentimes an age disparity, any one of those three will most times lead to a natural strength disparity as well. The other thing that strikes me is the location. Part of understanding totality of circumstances is understanding what is your next course of action based on these variables. Location is one of those variables. The fact that we're out in public in the middle of a what appeared to be a sidewalk, but you don't have four sides to work with, three sides because Mr. Garner's back was against the wall. These are all things that variables, what I call variables that affect totality of circumstances that should go into the officer's decision making. Totality of circumstances is simply judging an incident based on its entirety, the entire circumstance as a whole, instead of just focusing on one single factor. What I can tell from watching the video is that they did explain to Mr. Garner why he was under arrest, why they were even speaking to him, the fact that they had observed him committing a crime. They contacted him, had interaction with him about this, explained exactly where it happened, what they saw, and informed him what they were going to do next, the fact that this act was illegal and they were going to place him under arrest. They also allowed Mr. Garner to vent for an extended period of time. Again, I can't speak for what happened before record was pressed on that video, but when the video starts, you see that Mr. Garner is already very animated, very agitated. His demeanor, his voice is very high. He speaks with his hands very much. His body position, although not aggressive, it is very non-cooperative. He was very animated and very agitated from the very beginning of the confrontation.